Hi people, and welcome back to the Just My Opinion podcast. Before we went on the break, we were talking about why some artists don't remain as successful as they were proud to living their level. So we dissected that, and you could rewind in case you didn't get all we said, but I think we said a lot. So we're going to proceed to Ambassador. What's your next topic?
Okay, so my next topic is a little bit more social now, but it still touches the entertainment industry. So it's the impact of COVID-19 on our educational system, and there are a lot of other systems which are going to be touched by this. So it is I think that it exposed our educational system and it has transformed our educational system. I don't know if you have been keeping up with the lectures you are giving on CRTV most mornings now. Yes, since children cannot go to school, so they have to watch TV to follow some lectures. And then I don't know if it's fortunately or unfortunately, some of these teachers are seen making very basic errors on live TV. First, I would suppose that if the Ministry of Education has to send somebody to do lectures on live TV, that's the best of their talent in that particular thing. And if the best of their talent goes on live TV and then does this, then I question the whole set under this best of that talent. The next thing, and anyway, those who have been following my discussions or my presentations, I have issues with the educational system. I don't feel like it's useless, but I feel like it has to be renovated and transformed. One is not answering to our problems, is not adapted to the Internet of Things. There are many faster and better ways to do things out there, which we are still stuck to the educational system our colonial masters left with us, just to train us to work on plantations. Now, so going to the COVID-19 thing, because of COVID-19, people are staying indoors, and now people are going to e-learning and online things and like that. And I feel like when people realize how effective and efficient these things are, even when this crisis is over, they will still be, they'll still appreciate this new means. And the same thing goes with most of the things related to e-commerce now. I mean, lots of people are buying online, mobile money is being used more. People are selling music now. Some artists are going into various apps out there which help you to go live and then get streaming things. So people are just adapting to the Internet of Things and all the various online and e-commerce techniques out there. And I feel like even after the COVID-19 issues, people will be so used to those things and would have seen the advantages that they will not go back, and the economy and this generation will just move on like that after COVID-19.
Yeah, I think that's one of the benefits of COVID-19. It's showing us that there is another way to do things, and a highly efficient way, a way which will actually limit the amount of input we need to put to get really great output. Yeah, about the teachers making mistakes on CRTV, like I just heard there were these lectures going on CRTV, but going on CRTV and making those mistakes, I think it's really bad. But also, I'm not trying to defend these teachers, but let me play devil's advocate a little bit. You know, when you are in front of the camera, there's a certain degree of tension. This might be a purely talented person, a math teacher used to standing in front of his class, but there's just an effect of the camera. I mean, even teachers who are used to a big audience, there's just something about that camera when he say go, which makes you stammer and which makes you sometimes do the wrong thing. Now, if it was just this kind of mistakes, that I'm saying for me it's a little bit understandable, but if it's just that this teacher was really wrong and very confident about the mistakes which they are making, then that is really something to look into. And
I mean, like basic things like spelling things wrong. And when you say it's true, the cameras are I understand when the journalist just say, okay, let's talk to the man on the street, and then he makes a mistake because of the camera. But the teacher has gone through pedagogic training. Communication is their main skill. Apart from knowing the subject matter, communication is their main skill. Because you can have somebody who does chemical engineering in a company, he's not a teacher. But now to become a teacher, that's what you add to the chemical engineering is the communication skill. So if you cannot master that, then I don't know who should master it though.
Yeah, but you know, teachers don't get the same training like journalists. The communication skills that journalists are being taught and what journalists are adapted to is not the very kind of skills teachers are being given. I'm just saying, I just want to play devil's advocate a little bit, but obviously teaching students the wrong thing is definitely not the way to go. But I know some parents who are actually being active in their children's education. I know my auntie called me the other day asking, like, are there any online channels where they teach maths? And there are several online channels to find maths, and really people who explain maths, the syllabus, like, really well. And prior to this whole crisis, I know of a website which mostly explained the French education, the French, like the baccalaureate, like the French, yes. But maybe as time goes on, they might see like there's a need to modify and put in the English syllabus and things. I would say this one more time. COVID-19, we all agree is a bad thing, but if we look at the bright side a little bit, we are going to see that it's really going to change our lives, and it's really going to help humanity step into a new phase, which at the end of the day might really be a better phase.